to be a shower. She's a prostitute.
You don't carry me before.
How do you do it?
You don't carry me before.
How do you do it?
Suspect is present. Suspect female, dark skinned. Me and officer innocent are here and we are about to take the suspect's statement. Madam, anything you say here will be used against you and you are under record. You are on and you are aware that you are under record. So better talk true.
Senator, why did you do it?
Because I felt like it.
Jesus Christ. Because you felt, okay, why would they use small with this girl now? Can we just mess her up and put her back in the cell? What is this now? Me, I don't understand again, no. This girl like this, you are an animal. You are an animal, a criminal, and you are an animal, and you need to go to jail.
You are the one that is an
You are the one that is an
You are the one that is an animal.
We have you. I will put you in the cell, oh.
Officer! Calm down.
Sir.
Okay.
Calm down. We are all civilized people here. At least let's all just handle this thing diplomatically so we can get to the bottom of this. I mean, you've been charged with an attempted murder. And I don't know if you realize this, but this is a very serious crime.
The serious one, a serious one at that. You will rot in jail. You will rot in jail.
I know. Yes. And I will do it over and over and over again.
Okay, you hear this rubbish?
In fact, he's lucky that I didn't get to finish.
Okay, you hear this nonsense? Are you normal at all? Do you know that this is anything you say? Do you know you're implicating yourself? Do you know that? Look, madam, let me give you a strict warning. You better watch the way you talk here, or else we'll lock you in the prison. You think I don't know your type? You be prostitute now. You are a normal shower, normal level. You are coming here to claim what you are claiming. Let me tell you, Let me tell you. If you don't fix yourself up, we will lock you up and you will rot in jail. You have killed somebody, you have destroyed somebody's stage. You come here and me spilling this nonsense ignorance. I promise you, that man's human rights will be served.
And what about my rights? Am I not a human being? What about my own rights?
I shall get right. Do you have a right? Do you think you have a right? You have a right. It means that's why you go around killing people on the street. Do you think you have a right? You are shouting.
Officer!
Yeah, pray. Because like I said, these boys' human rights will be must.
You keep talking about the rights. What about me? What about my own rights?
Yeah.
I was raped. They pinned me down and took turns running a train on me, hailing themselves.
I don't know. Train track. But this get a life for us here.
These animals raped me mercilessly and threw cash on my face like I was a common whore. While I laid there on the floor, unable to lift a finger.
Jesus Christ. You mean they raped you? I mean, how could people do such a thing? I mean, can you provide us with more information about how this thing happened?
Oh God, forget, she's lying. She's lying. Oh God, innocent, this girl is lying to you now. Because of women of today, they just begin to lie anyhow to put men into trouble. She's looking for who will believe her. She wants to be a victim. Madam, you lie. And you will not be a victim. You are a criminal. I've seen you. I know you. I know you are a criminal.
I am lying.
You are lying.
I'm making excuses.
You are a criminal. Looking for
Officer, do you have a daughter?
Me? It's not about me now. It is about you. Which daughter? You are the one who is sleeping around with men, coming here to claim rape.
What kind of animal are you?
Miss Anita, that is quite a traumatizing experience you've had. I mean, no woman should be able to go through what you just did. I mean, it's just so uncalled for and heartless what they did to you. You told me that this thing happened at a party somewhere else. Can you give us more information where this actually took place? Like a clear, pictured information.
Exactly. Tell us where it happened.
My friend invited me to a party, to an end of the year house party. She said that it was going to be just a little gathering and that we would be out of there latest by 10 p.m.
You see him?
But officer.
You see him? Exactly! I said it, sir. I knew it. See, Girls of nowadays, I knew it. I was like, which man will just go around raping people on the street? Which man will just go around raping people on the street? There had to be something fishy about this, and I knew it. Lo and behold, here it is. Which responsible young lady will be going out to parties on a New Year's Eve? Let's be honest. Why can't you go to church like every other person? Eh? Why can't you go to like every other person? You go and be tempting men, they have raped you now. They have come and go and kill somebody.
Officer, calm down. I told you we need to be considerate with all this. This is not a time for you to judge. And might I remind you, we are not the court. We are only here to take a statement.
Officer Innocent, I'm not sure she's hearing the truth. She's not.
Calm down.
Hold on, sir.
I told you to calm down.
Calm, sir. Calm, sir.
Miss Anita, I must apologize about my colleague's outburst. But he has a valid point in raising these questions that we're about to ask you. I mean, this kind of a thing doesn't just happen. You understand? So we need you to be able to give us a full-blown proof. Something that will help us ascertain that this thing really happened to you. So we can be able to punish your abusers.
Exactly.
Proof? You want proof?
Proof. They don't talk proof now. Your voice has reduced. Okay? I told you she is guilty. They have said proof now because you don't have proof. You want proof.
What kind of proof do you want?
You cannot go around saying they raped you without proof. I don't know, but we want proof.
The scars on my body, or the ones you cannot see.
Okay.
Should I provide my medical bills? I spent weeks in the hospital treating infection after infection because those beasts, those animals, didn't even use protection. Do you know what it's like to have to explain to doctor after doctor what happened? To see the pity, the judgment in their eyes.
Madam, no, they cry for here. No, they cry for here. We don't want to see your medical report. Yeah?
I failed my exams that semester. I couldn't function, I couldn't read. And when I finally tried to tell someone what had happened, they asked me, why were you at the party? Why did you go at night? Why did you wear the dress you wore? Why did you show your legs?
Somebody is asking the right questions. Somebody is asking that is the right questions. Why are you out at night? Why are you wearing short gowns and short skirts?
It was on my knee! It was not on my knee!
You still show skin!
Doesn't give them the right!
Does it give you the right?
Doesn't give them the right to violate me, no!
Okay.
Do you know what it's like to carry this alone, to hate yourself because society has convinced you that you are the problem? That you should have known better.
In this case, you should have known better.
I isolated myself because it felt like everyone knew what happened to me. No matter how hard I tried, it felt like I was walking around with a placard on my head that said broken, that said rain, that said damaged goods.
Let me clap for you. Let me clap for you. You can act too. Oga, I've told you this thing times down numbers. We then get them plenty for this place. Look at who. Why are you trying to play the victim here? You are a criminal, a murderer. You are shouting. You walk around and you're here blaming your mother.
How dare you call me a prostitute?
You are a prostitute now?
Have you carried me before?
Yeah, what can you do? What will I use you and do?
People like you.
Trying to form the victim, sir.
People like you are the reason why rape victims don't come forward. Because people like you exist. Because people like you are in places where you're not supposed to be. People like you are the reason why people cannot get the help that they need.
Officer,
Sir?
can you just excuse us for a minute?
I should leave, sir.
Yes, leave the room for a minute.
No problem, sir. I know your type, them fucking Lagos streets. On the streets, they are much. I will excuse you. Thank you, sir.
Look, you stabbed somebody 3 times in the public at the front of a supermarket, and you don't think it has repercussions? Look, we're going to do everything in our power to get to the bottom of this and punish your abusers accordingly. But the way you handled the situation is very unconventional, and you'd have to face trial for your actions.
I know. Do you want to hear something? I didn't plan on going back home. The minute I made the decision to go after them, I'd given up on home. There is no home for me. So yes, I am ready. But there's just one problem, officer. I'm not done. I'm not done with them. I'm coming. I'm coming for each and every one of you animals out there. Every one of you. Every last one.